Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chris back at it again with another weekly summary of my handstand practice. This week was the most interesting so far. It was the least productive, but I managed to reach 2 PBs. The first one, 39 seconds, and the second one, 43 seconds. As a matter of fact, that was today on the last day of the third week. So I'm very excited about that. And I had to rest for 2 days because of excruciating DOMs in the lower back muscles. This was last Friday. I had 3 consecutive holds of over 30 seconds, and they were really hard to sustain. And that was also the first time it ever happened that I could do 3 in a row over 30 seconds. And the last one, I still remember it. I said to myself, oh my God, this is real muscular failure on the lower back. So when I fell, I was like, oh man. So yeah, I felt like, I don't know, awkward, I guess. I knew it wasn't something that might resemble an injury or whatever. I knew just like the small fibers of these muscles, which are very, very small, were activated in a very intense manner. And the next day, I was like walking like a duck, yo. I don't know. I had a hard time staying seated for over 10 minutes without starting to stretch and move around and start to rotate, having the necessity of alleviate this lactic acid in the muscles. So yeah, I tried to play it safe, and that's why I just went with the gut instinct and rested for 2 days. It's very important sometimes that you listen to the body. With these 30-day challenges, you tend to just omit everything. But right now, I'm trying to achieve a skill. And under fatigue, it's hard to achieve a skill. So the best thing I could do was introduce a rest day. As a matter of fact, I introduced 2 rest days. And on the third day, it was a really bad day. I was rested, everything was okay, but I just had no motivation at all to practice the handstand. So I said, okay, doesn't matter, just go with the flow and come back tomorrow. I've been running and climbing, so I've been a little bit of under extra fatigue, and I didn't feel inspired for that first session after the rest. And then gradually things started to move again. Right, I started to be able to hold the 20 seconds, hold the 30 seconds, and then I had a 39-second hold. And it was so weird because I was holding the handstand and I was thinking about it. Oh, I was like, did I go over 30? Oh, is this 35? Oh, is this 40? So my mind was playing games on me the whole time, and I was getting excited, and I was just losing concentration, and I just was unable to sustain my balance. And that was the first time I noticed, wow, this is such a mental game as well, because right now I'm just losing so much energy in investing it in concentration. So yeah, it's true. My arms do fatigue and they do reach a structural failure, but it's also the mind that is not allowing me to keep concentrated and keep focused on the palms of my hands. Then that's where the whole focus is right now, still. Right now, for the third week, I've been basically following the same strategy to focus completely on the groundwork. And I've had some developments that might be interesting for you. And one of these developments is that, let's say you are able to every now and then, maybe every second, third, fourth try on the kick up to sustain balance. Now, the moment I sustain balance, I focus on the option of balancing my body over the line of the knuckles. That way, if I go forward, I can compensate by pushing with the fingers, and if I go backwards, I can compensate by pushing in with the palm. It sounds much easier than it is, because this is a very, I would say the most fundamental skill right now for me. but it's what I'm trying to learn when I lose balance. Another way I'm learning to maintain balance is that, let's say I reach the point of balance, but my legs want to go back to the floor. What I do now is I slightly flex the arms as if it were a small dip going into a handstand push-up, so to say. And with this dip, I arch the back a little bit, and I'm able to maintain my balance even if I lose it with my feet going back to the floor. Not above the head, but in direction of my stomach. If my legs go over my head, I try to extend the arms and contract the lower back muscles. Right now, that is the dynamic I'm seeing as the most productive one to sustain my balance, but I think this is all due to the fact that I'm still not locking out the arms. So I still want to learn how to lock out the arms and be much more efficient, because all of these strategies I should be using when I actually lose balance. All of these strategies right now are applicable to when you lose balance, but right now I'm mainly using them to stay in balance. So let's see how this goes. Tomorrow is day 1 of week number 4. I'm really happy with the development. 21 days, over 40 seconds goal has been reached. The new goal is to reach 50 seconds. And if all goes good, I'm positive. I try to cultivate a positive attitude, positive mentality. I would love to reach 60 seconds before Christmas, because after Christmas I start to travel again. So I travel back to my home country, and I'll need some time to recover from the jet lag and whatnot and come into my practice again. So stay tuned. If this is your first time watching my videos, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Never miss a handstand with Christian Varma. I bring the heat, I bring the pain, and I bring the joy. So until next time, keep repping, keep grinding. Peace out.